Hey guys, and welcome to this video. I have to say, since the day I tried the NYX Ultimate Eye Paints from their Pride collection, which is linked right here, I have been craving some bright colors on my skin. So I went on this deep search for something fun, bright and colorful. And as you can see from my eyelids, I did come across something which is a beautiful palette. It's called the Soft Butterfly Kisses palette from Voss. Now, obviously from the packaging itself, it does not look as an interesting product, but soon I will share with you all the colors, the swatches, all of it, so hold your horses. Alright, before we jump into the fun stuff, I want to mention that this whole palette retails for about $20 and comes with 8 shades of eyeshadow, out of which 4 I believe are glitter pans. It has 2 other shades as well, which we will be looking at just now. But before I open this pack up, I just want to mention the cardboard, as you can see, is a white packaging. It has beautiful butterflies and rose petals design. And as I bring out the palette itself, it has a very similar design. The colors are definitely protected with this transparent film. Let's remove that and see the colors as is. Now, as you can see, they're beautiful shades. For the lighter shades, we have Kiss Kiss, which is a bone shade, Joy, which is a watermelon soft pink. Besides that, we have Butterfly and Delicate. Now, both of these are shimmer shades, Delicate being the lighter orange toned shimmer shade, and Butterflies is the red toned shimmer shade. Moving to the other side, we have Beauty, which is a summer color for teal lovers. Now this one is a shimmer shade, and we have Blue Moon, which is a bright cobalt shade. Moving on, we have Purple Emperor, which is a deep pink shimmer shade. And then we have a nice, beautiful, punchy, deep pink shade, which is called Wild. Other than the 8 shades that we have here, we also have 2 rectangular pans. Now, the first pan is almost a white glitter-like color, which is called Transform, and the other, which is a Night Flyer black shade. Now let's just swatch these out. So I will do that on my arm, and I'll go quickly because I really want to get through all of these in time. I did forget to mention the packaging also comes with a mirror. So if you can see here, it's a beautiful, nice mirror. And I'm going to get into the swatches right now. So from the very left, we have this matte bone shade, which is called Kiss Kiss. Then we have Joy, a nice pretty pink. Then I'm going to go into Butterflies, which is the shimmer shade, and Delicate, which is an orange toned shimmer. Now this one is a little bit too light. Let's go into the other side. We have Beauty and Blue Moon. This is a matte shade. Then we have Purple Emperor and Wild. Now, all in all, these are some of the most beautiful shades, but if you ask me, not all of the shades are really shining through even on my arm, and that is lately becoming very common, especially with eyeshadow palettes, when only a few shades really have the pigment and they really shine through and apply well, while others are just falling flat. If you ask me, it's easier to do a pigment in a brighter shade, especially for a manufacturer, because you can really deepen the pigment with those. But what I like with this palette specifically is that even the left section, there are some shades that really stand out. So here, if you see, we have a beautiful Joy shade, which looked really beautiful, and so did the Bone shade have a lot of pigment. What I don't like about this palette is that the pigment in some of the shimmers isn't sparkly enough, so they don't really show through. The pigment may be there, but the shimmer isn't, and that definitely does not make me happy. I wasn't impressed with this Beauty shade, which is supposed to be a teal shade, but as you can see, it rarely came through. It's very light and it's very difficult to use. Also the Purple Emperor, even though it looks very dark, it does not come across very dark, and as you can see, it's right here. It's not very dark, it doesn't stand out, and it doesn't make me happy. Now, even though that doesn't make me happy, I want to be able to share with you what all shades I'm wearing on my lids today. So I have Blue Moon all over my lid, and it's a beautiful shade. It swatches really well. It has deep pigment and you can really play around with it. It's not chalky at all, which is what I love about it. But I also have, and may come as a surprise, but I have Transform in the inner corner. It looks a little bit greenish bluish, but that's mainly because it was mixed with a little bit of Blue Moon. But this Transform shade has very tiny particles of green shimmer. You can rarely see that in the palette, but the moment you apply it, it starts to show through, and I'm sure you can see that right in the inner corner of my eye. So that is definitely something that really stood out to me. I like the Night Flyer shade because it really applies well. Now let me show you, on the other hand, just the Transform and the Night Flyer shade. So here we have Transform. Now if you see, it's a beautiful shade, and it really starts to stand out. It shimmers and it has this very little, almost greenish glitter that I'm really loving. Then we'll move on to Night Flyer, which is a deep dark black. I am very happy with the black. It's so deep, you can really play around with it even for an eyeliner. So that is definitely something that I like, and if you see, my fingers are now all colored, so I should probably stop playing around with this. I'm definitely loving this palette. It's beautiful if you want some color, texture on your eyelids. I definitely love some of the colors, and they don't come across chalky, dry, but are pretty smooth and almost buttery. Now that is all for my swatch and try on of the Bright Soft Butterfly Kisses palette by Violet Voss. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video next week, but until then, you take care, love yourself, and stay colorful. Bye.